Have a great week.
Gorgeous day today, high of 75, mostly sunny skies. Hopefully we can get out and enjoy it. We are here. No arrests, no bail money needed.
Yes.
Everything was fine.
I'm very happy to hear that.
It's funny because it was, as I look back, it was very much a middle-aged bachelor party.
Boy, it was.
Yeah. We went, had a nice steak dinner, did a little gambling, went to the hole in the wall where there was terrible karaoke and kind of just shot the stuff and laughed a little bit. That was it.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
You know what I liked about the terrible karaoke? They didn't care. They were having the time of their lives.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
great.
No.
I mean, we heard a lot of bad singing, but it was great.
Isn't that what karaoke's all
Yeah,
about?
absolutely.
That's exactly what it is.
You've got the people that enjoy it and have fun, and you got the people that take it way too seriously.
Right. And they were just having fun.
Enter the contests and think they're on America's Got Talent. Pump your brakes. You're singing karaoke in wide field. Like, calm down.
And they had the Cowboys game on, so it was great.
They did. Yeah. So all in all, a great time.
Nice.
The amazement. Unfortunately, being a Saturday night, the casino itself was fairly busy, and all the craps tables were taken up. That was the goal, was to get thick on a craps table for the first time ever.
Okay.
But there was just no space.
Yeah.
None.
So my buddy Scott and I, we were bouncing around because we enjoy the slots, and come around the corner, and I forgot they had a House of the Dragon slot machine, the Game of Thrones, prequel, whatever. And Thick's eyes light up. He's watching this person play, and he goes, I have no idea what's happening right now. And things are flashing, and I go, yeah, but the bonus, if they get an egg, and then you wait for the egg to crack, and this woman finally gets up, and I was like, Nick, come here. So I sat down, and I pumped some money in. Now, this is one of their more expensive machines. This one's $10 a roll.
Whoa.
$10 a spin. Yeah.
Now, is that max? Can you bet lower?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
But it's up to 10.
Right.
And that's
but
what
if you bet
want.
lower, you're winning lower.
Right.
Yeah,
you want that big pie.
So I'm hitting it, and a couple of the eggs, and then the eggs are shaking and lighting up. Thick's like, whoa, whoa.
The dragon's going to come out. The dragon's going to come out.
And we go through, and nothing happens. And he looks at me, and we're there for 4 minutes. 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Going through the spins. I don't even think it was 5 minutes. And I go, man, that didn't work out. And he goes, so you just lost $150. And I go, yeah. Oh, hell no. Nope, not doing it.
No.
Nope, that's why I don't come to, nope.
Yep.
Because I can never. Nope. He's like, well, he stomped off. Nope, not doing it. No. Come back. Nope, I'm going home. Really funny.
And then...
Well, then Scott ended up hitting.
No, but you
wait.
played another one.
Oh, yeah.
And he dropped another $70.
Yeah.
And again, I'm like, hey, let me out of this place.
Yeah, you have to be emotionally set up to go in and have a good time despite losing money.
Right,
That
yeah.
has to be okay with you.
Yeah.
For some of us, like I'm with you, Thick, it stresses me out.
I'm
to think
stressed
of.
out watching him just pump 10.
I think if I were going to, throw money in there, I would expect to win. And
Right.
you cannot. That's the wrong attitude.
But I was very happy with myself. I went to the bank before we went to the casino, before we went to dinner. I left my debit card at home. I did not go back to the ATM. I brought my set money, and that was it.
Good for you. That's exactly how to do it.
That's
Yeah,
right.
you got to walk in with a dollar amount. You're like, okay, if I lose all this,
Then I'm fine.
And that's
That's
it.
what I
Yeah.
came for. But then Scott played one and won $350.
Yeah.
Nice.
Although that only partially makes up for what he lost before you got there.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I didn't see.
Yeah. Anyways, all in all, amazing time, amazing weekend. Nora woke me up yesterday morning and said, let's go golf, and surprised me with a round of golf. So we went out in the beautiful weather. Yeah, just all in all, great weekend.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
So we ate at the Final Cut, the restaurant at the casino.
Yeah.
And we all had the ribeye. It was one of the best steaks I ever ate in my life. My question is, bone marrow butter. Do you have to make that, or is there somewhere I can just buy it?
No, you have to make it.
I have to
You have
make
to get
it.
the bone marrow.
You
and
know
then
how to make it?
I've never made it before.
Dude.
It can't be difficult.
Oh my.
I mean, you get the bone and you heat it up. I mean, it's...
Oh, my God.
Yeah. You char it, and
That was phenomenal.
that's good. That's good. Then you take it and you put it in the butter, and you whip up the butter. Yeah.
And they just put this dollop on top of the steak and just melts all over it. Oh, my. I mean,
Yeah,
it just
so good.
melt in your mouth.
Yeah, they did a good job. That's my first time at Final Cut. They do a good job there. Good job. So,
Very nice.
anyways, how was your weekend, Kelly?
It was good. I got to eat Greek food. I never get to eat Greek food because Charlie does not like Greek food.
Okay.
But he was out of town on Saturday, so I'm like, you know what? I'm eating Greek food.
Good for
I
you.
ordered, went and picked it up, and I had a lovely meal myself on Saturday.
Okay.
But yeah, great weekend. Weather for the most part was amazing.
Yep.
So,
Oh, very nice. Oh, I know you had a good weekend.
I did.
Good.
I did. Other than a little, I guess, call it sticker shock.
You're right. Yeah. Yeah, there is that. For sure.
And there's hundreds and hundreds of these machines that are just, somebody's at every one of them. They're just pumping away.
That's I mean, granted, it's a decent sized casino, but that's one little casino in Columbus, Ohio.
I can
compared
imagine how much money's flowing into those things in Vegas. My God.
it does make you want to own one, doesn't it?
Oh, I want one so bad.
Even if you put up a line of really cheap old slot machines,
yes.
you're still going to get people to play.
Yeah, a strip mall.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep. All right, well, we've got a very busy Monday ahead, including your tickets for Zucchini Fest. We're going to get you VIP to that. We've got Gummy Thoughts. And I want to know what you can no longer raw dog, what you can no longer just jump into with no planning. Because on Saturday, when Nora knew that we were heading out, Scott was coming, we were going to go do lunch, she woke up and she goes, I'm going to take the boys to Kings Island. And then she started getting ready, and she immediately regretted it. She goes, I'm too old to just be raw dog in an amusement park. Yeah. You can't just wake up and go. You got to prep. She's like, I didn't carb load yesterday. Like, I'm not mentally prepared for this. Yeah. Too old to just raw dog in an amusement park like that. So we'll talk about that coming up here about 7:40. Right now, let's go with Blitz Morning Trivia.
All right, $25 up for grabs to waterbeds and stuff if you're the first one to text in the correct answer. Question, what YouTuber was tracked and caught by 100 Indiana State Police troopers? Tell us who the YouTuber is. First one to text it in at 800-821-9970. We'll give you the gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia.
All right, the question was, what YouTuber was tracked and caught by 100 Indiana State Police troopers? And it was Mr. Beast.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, now hold up. It's not like he was under arrest here. And I think we talked about something like this not long ago. If you could put yourself in some sort of fantasy situation, and kind of live it out the experience. And I think that came up, running like a high-speed chase from the cops kind of thing.
Can you elude the police?
Right.
Evade the police?
So that's what they were doing. It was him and 4 friends on Saturday. They posted this video. They got hunted by 100 real cops. 21-minute video followed him and his friends as they were tracked by these 100 Indiana State Police troopers for over 12 hours. It was kind of a contest for the troopers, who were successful in capturing all of them before the time ran out. So they won $500,000. The troopers,
nice.
And the agency said the troopers participating in the video were off duty. Indiana State Police were paid for the use of all equipment. Everything was covered. And it was like a challenge.
Right.
That's
cool.
That would be fun.
Absolutely, I would do that.
Good time.
Yep.
Dylan King from Danville, first one to text in the correct answer, scores the $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
I was going to bring up this question. It's really interesting that this article happened to pop up, because I was thinking about, we were watching some preseason football and stuff, and I saw an interview. What was it's called Official Visit. It's with Reese Davis on ESPN.
Oh, yeah.
And it's one of these shows where it's almost like Jerry Seinfeld's Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee, where he sits down with someone involved in sports, and they're having a nonchalant conversation about everything. And he was with one coach. Was it from Texas? I can't remember what coach. He was in a car, and it was a Ferrari that they were driving in. And I'm thinking to myself, do coaches buy luxury sports cars like Ferraris? The athletes do. They're out there buying some fancy, flashy sports car.
Yeah, a lot of guys love cars, so probably.
But do coaches, or are they pulling up in their Mercury Sable? I don't see a coach pulling up in a Ferrari.
The coach is not making as much money as his players are.
Well, it's interesting you say that, because there's an article that just came out about Lane Kiffin. Now, if you don't know about the Lane Kiffin story, he was a coach for Ole Miss. They were getting ready for the playoffs. They were doing great. And then all of a sudden, he jumps ship and takes the job at LSU for $91 million. Oof. I mean, he's one of the if not the highest paid. It's like $12 million a year or something like that. But it got so bad that Ole Miss called the FBI and got the FBI involved to double-check the offices to make sure that Lane Kiffin wasn't bugging the coaches or the administration staff to take with him to LSU. So they actually got the FBI involved in all this. But when you're dealing with $91 million in contracts, it's a big deal.
Who was it? Jay Leno. I wouldn't, when I see Jay Leno on TV, he's not the kind of guy I would think would be driving around a Ferrari, but this guy's got an unbelievable collection.
He's got hundreds of cars. Yeah, no, he's a car guy. Yeah. He's always been a car guy. But yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, you don't see, like, my Detroit Lions. Dan Campbell probably has like a jacked up F-150 Raptor.
Right.
Like he's got the top of the line.
Like a monster truck.
Right, exactly. But he's not driving a sports car. But I wonder if any other coach is pulling up in their, what's it called? Not a Ducati. That's a bike. But one of those like super expensive fancy cars.
What does Ryan Day
Oh, that's a good question. What does Ryan Day drive?
Because he's making money.
He's making bank, yeah. He's making $8 million, $9 million a year.
Mercedes AMG.
Yeah, I was going to say an AMG. Yeah, that's a souped-up Mercedes right there. Okay.
His weekend car's a Scarlet Ford Bronco.
That's cool.
Okay. So it's not the sports car, but it's a high-end car. That seems more like a coach. The players are the ones driving the sports cars. Right. Yeah. Anyways, that was on my mind. So I need some of the Blitz.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to San Diego, and we've talked about instances like this before where if you ever get to see video of city council meetings, some of them are, quite entertaining. Because, anyone's allowed to show up at a city council meeting. If there's something on the docket you want to talk about, they've got open forums, and people have shown up saying and doing some pretty interesting things. Well, here we are yet again as Darth Vader attended the San Diego City Council meeting talking about flock cameras and surveillance and constant surveillance with these flock cameras. Been a big story over the past many weeks and what they're doing with this information and how the flock cameras should be properly used or how they're not being properly used. We've had many news stories of officers like stalking exes by pulling up flock camera info and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Well, what does Darth Vader think about flock cameras? Here he is talking to the San Diego City Council.
Thank you. Darth Vader?
The Emperor is a fan of flock because we all know that the flock cameras are not only following the license plate readers, they are following children so that we can follow and surveil the rebel scum as they move from playground to playground, from playground to pool, from pool to gymnasium. I need this so I can stalk my ex-girlfriend. This technology will help us find Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing.
Oh my gosh.
Now here's the thing. News stories all across San Diego and California picked up on this story. Like, what is going on? We're letting Darth Vader talk at city council meetings now. Official news outlets left and right reporting on this. Well, they were all fooled because that whole thing is fake. Someone set up like a green screen and actually was saying the words, but he was saying it to no one.
Oh,
he just
really?
green screened the city council meeting in the background.
Jedi scum.
He wasn't really at the city council meeting, but boy, did they report on it. They jumped all over it. And it looks real the way it's done. So that's, again, you got to know, you got to keep an eye out and really research what's real and what's not out there, especially if you're a news outlet.
We used to get fooled by Onion articles, and now you get fooled by AI and
videos.
green screen videos.
Yep, absolutely.
Damn.
Story number 2 takes us over to Houston. We have seen this many times in movies where police are chasing some sort of law-breaking citizen, and at times, maybe that law-breaking citizen has themselves a vehicle, and the officer's standing there going, I'm not next to my patrol car. And then, so what do? They take out their badge, and they jump in front of a car on the street. They're saying, I need to commandeer your car. Well, it actually happened, kind of. Police were in pursuit of someone who was very, very fast. This guy was fleet of foot. He could move. And the officers could not keep up with him. So the officers grabbed Anthony Baines, an Uber driver who was in the area, and jumped in his car and said, follow that man.
Whoa.
Take a listen.
Hey, give me a ride over there, please. Go, drive that way. That way. Go, go.
Pick her up. Leon, get in!
Got in my vehicle and ordered me to go chase down the suspect, just running off of adrenaline. I have cops ordering me to do things. I'm going to comply.
Which way did he go? Over here. Go that way.
He was extremely fast. I didn't think they would be able to catch him on foot. I didn't know what my rights were at the moment. I'm glad I was able to help.
Right, what do you say, no?
Dude.
Because Anthony did tell the officers, I'm a block away from picking someone up, like someone's waiting for me. So what do you do if you're standing there watching your Uber driver a block away? All right, we're getting ready. Wait. Where are you going?
He's going fast.
Yeah, he's going real fast.
If an officer ever wants to jump in the passenger side of my truck and have me chase somebody for them, I will open it. Come on, let's go.
Are you
absolutely.
afraid that the suspect has a gun or something? I'm like, no, thank you. You can have my car and you can chase them. I don't want any part of it.
Oh, I'm happy to drive.
I'm going. Oh, man.
Yes.
That's going to be my wheelman moment.
Oh, my God.
I'm pulling the e-brake.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm going to roll down my window, make my own siren. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Anyways, between all that, they did not find the man. He outran the car as well. So Houston police are still on the look for this suspect.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. There you go. It's your Not So Breaking News, 99.7 The Blitz. So last week we did a thing, and we had some fun with it. I figured, well, let's do it again. I was doom scrolling a little bit yesterday over morning coffee, and I found some more of these videos where basically it's singers doing things. Okay?
Okay.
So I want you to imagine, if you will, Courtney Love, and her job is standing outside on the corner being one of those sign spinners.
Okay.
Because, they're going out of business people, and they've got the big arrow signs, and they stand and they spin the signs.
80% off everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything must go.
Yep. So this is Courtney Love as a out-of-business sales sign spinner.
Go! Take everything! Take everything I want you to! Go! Take everything! Take everything I want you to! Go!
Perfect.
Take everything! Take everything! Take everything! Take everything!
I think she's perfect for the job. Yeah. Speaking of Courtney Love, what if Kurt Cobain was a plumber?
It is now my duty to completely drain you.
What if Prince had himself and taste a really bad cup of coffee? Take a listen. If you've ever had a bad cup of coffee, you know.
Perfect. Yeah.
Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. Robert Plant loved to bake. I don't know if you know this, but Robert Plant loved to bake. This is Robert Plant baking a fresh pie.
You need Kool-Aid.
You got to put that pie on the windowsill. You got to let it come off a little bit before you get in there. What about Roger Waters? Roger Waters waiting for a restroom.
Hello. Is there anybody in there?
And finally, I love this one. This is Michael Stipe from R.E.M. And let's say you're meeting Michael Stipe at a restaurant, right? But he's already there. And you walk in looking for him.
That's me in the corner.
Oh, man. You're going to find him.
That's right.
You're going to find him. He's going to make it very, very easy to find him for sure. Oh, man. I love those so much.
Those are great.
Yeah. It's 987 The Blitz. Well, as previously shared, Saturday night was, I guess, what you would call my bachelor party. What does a middle-aged bachelor party look like? Did we go and get a whole bunch of naked women and strippers? No. Which, by the way, thank you very much to Sirens for what they attempted to do. I did not realize that they were going to do this because we were talking about it on Friday. And we were talking about maybe going. Now, none of us are huge strip club guys. It was just going to be like, oh, it's a bachelor party. What do? You go to a strip club. We were going to swing by for like a drink or whatever. And come to find out, the people over at Sirens went all out. They had an actual banner made for me.
Or you should post that on the Blitz Facebook.
I should. I feel so bad that it just wasn't in the cards to make it all the way out there. But Francis and the crew over at Sirens, thank you so much. I mean, they had a big goose. Don't do it. 2 weeks left to escape. So, and they had a picture of a goose on there, and it just never worked out.
Yeah.
So no, we did not get a whole bunch of naked women. Did we end up in the high rollers suite playing blackjack for $1,000? No, we didn't do that. What we did do is we went to Sloopy's, a little hole in the wall bar, and played a couple rounds of Would You Rather. That's what a middle-aged bachelor party looks like.
I love it.
A couple of guys sitting around. But I did have one, and I want to put it out there.
Oh, yeah.
Was this you or Scott? I can't remember. Or was it a random stranger who came up with this one?
I thought it was somebody from the bar.
Was it? Okay.
Remember.
Anyways, it was a great Would You Rather. It really got me thinking. Okay. 800-821-9970. I want your argument as to which one you would want. Would you rather watch your parents have sex every single day? Like you have to watch a sesh. Or jump in one time and then it's over with.
Oh, gross. Come on.
This is no-win situation, man. That was Scott. That was Scott. Yes.
It was
I would rather just walk straight into the deep blue sea.
Right.
That is what my choice is.
If those are the two options, you take C.
I would take
walk
C.
into the deep blue sea.
Yep.
Oh, my gosh. I can't even.
I don't know. I mean, man. Jump in one time, you never have to deal with it.
Jump in. What does jump in constitute? That's what I want to know.
I know what it constitutes.
I think.
Well, I just gotta. I don't know. Can I be blindfolded and just?
I don't think Mom's getting spit roasted. That's what I think.
My
I can think of.
God.
Oh, stop it. That is really weird. You guys got weird.
It did get a little weird. I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty awful. Just all around, it's awful. No matter what. Which, those are the best would you rathers, because there is just really no good answer. Either way, it's absolutely
you're
gross and
gross.
disgusting. Yes, no matter what.
Chris says I'm watching while eating popcorn.
Oh, God. Oh.
You are twisted, Chris.
Oh, God.
Eric, Mom's cheeks are getting clapped.
Okay.
Terry says more like jump off a cliff.
Oh, man. Oh, God. All right, stop with the text. Never mind. This took a horrible turn.
What did you think was going to happen?
This took a horrible turn. Oh, my God. Oh. All right.
Oh, some of these texts. You guys.
Yeah. No.
You can read some of these.
Yeah, we're going to stop. Bad idea. This was an awful idea all the way around.
And now, all right, I'm listening. 3 things you need to know before you go.
Interesting development in the case of the 4 suspects charged with child endangerment involving 16 children found in a home in Vinton County. The state attorney general's office says in addition to all 4 defendants facing felony and misdemeanor counts of endangering children, the parents of those children, 36-year-old Gary Siders Jr. and 33-year-old Elizabeth Siders, are each facing 2 felony counts of sexual battery and 2 felony counts of unlawful sexual conduct with a minor. This is a whole separate case and does not involve any member of their immediate family, and it's why police originally went to their home to investigate. Before they even knew there were 16 children there,
wow.
They were investigating this case, I guess back in 2022. Gary Jr. and Christina are accused of engaging in sexual conduct with a minor, not a member of their family. There's a whole other thing going on here as well. And 2 other people were arrested in that case. So, very, very twisty-turny story there. Court today for the couple who recently climbed to the top of the Empire State Building. Influencers Angela Nicolau and Ivan Birkus, who are from Russia, but they live in New Jersey, got engaged at the top in a stunt on July 1st. We all saw it. They are facing a list of charges, including felony burglary and criminal trespassing. Well, unbeknownst to me, astronauts have long complained that they cannot poop in space. And you think, well, yeah, like I can't even go when I'm on vacation because everything's too weird and I'm eating weird food and I don't feel comfortable in the hotel bathroom.
Or my beehole is just not cooperating.
It's not. But thanks to a NASA-funded study, we know why astronauts can't poop in space. 52 astronauts who spent at least 2 months on the International Space Station provided 400 blood samples to scientists who found that life in microgravity slows the movement of food through the intestines and often lasts until astronauts are back on Earth. Like you
don't poop for 2 months?
You kind of grinds to a halt in there in some way, and then it just sort of starts doing a bunch of things it's not really supposed to do in there, including producing ammonia and hydrogen sulfide, which can cause kidney problems, inflammation problems. It can cause issues with mood and concentration because all you can think of is I really need to poop and I can't.
That doesn't sound healthy.
It's not. So they're trying to figure out how to fix this, how to stimulate digestion. They're thinking about drugs, massage, probiotics, a high-fiber diet, etc. So it's something they've got to fix before we can spend any lengthier time in space.
Is it different like if you're inside the space station?
No, that's where they did it. They're inside the space. That's where they did the study.
Well, that couple that was up there for months.
Yeah. I'm not saying they don't poop. I'm saying they have a
much more difficult,
really difficult time pooping. Yeah. So anyway, the more you know.
Yeah, right?
Those are your 3 things.
All right. How cool are you? Do you remember, doing something you thought was cool and a younger person was like, no, it's not. That's not how that works anymore. Well, it happens every generation. Every generation has got their own things, their own, buzzwords, their own cool activities. And now Gen Zers are stepping up to let millennials know, the generation, that came before them, what is cool and not cool anymore. So this is coming from the Gen Zers, who are now the upper teens and early 20s, right? Is that Gen Zers?
We got the alphas now.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so these are the trendsetters, the 20-year-olds.
They figured out Gen X doesn't care what they think, so now they're moving on to the
Well, yeah. But Gen Zers were the ones that tried to get us. But you're right, we don't care at all whatsoever. But according to Gen Zers, for you millennials out there, taking photos of your food and posting it online, not cool anymore.
Oh, I couldn't agree more.
I don't think it was ever cool, but whatever. Stop posting, stop sitting there and taking all the photos of your food and posting it online.
FYI, I love seeing pictures of people's dinners. I do.
Do you really?
That's why I got on Instagram, to see people's meals.
Now, I do love the recipe reels. I want to see the food being made so I can make it, but I don't need just a picture of the meal you had at the restaurant. Also not cool anymore. I did a thing.
Ugh.
The phrase.
Agreed.
I did a thing.
I did a thing.
Yeah, like when you go buy a car, you post a picture of the new car, and you're like, I did a thing.
It's like when people get engaged. We did a thing this weekend.
Oh, gosh.
Yep.
Pass.
Skinny jeans, according to Gen Zers, skinny jeans are out. Reminds them of Gru from Despicable Me with them super tight pants.
Haven't they been out for a long time?
They made a comeback.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they made a comeback for a while.
I think for people who aren't Gen Z, you can just wear whatever you want and whatever you feel comfortable and good in.
That is true. Here's one. I've never heard anyone do this, but I guess millennials did it sometimes. If I heard someone do this, I might actually physically slap someone. Saying LOL out loud instead of just laughing.
Kelly says
You
LOL.
do not.
She does too. She also says BRB.
That's usually what I say, BRB.
You ever heard her leave the studio and go BRB?
Maybe. BRB doesn't bother me as much, but saying lol.
I don't know if I say that as much as I would BRB.
Yeah.
Maybe I have done that, but yeah, I'm just more of a BRB
I don't remember you
gal.
saying LOL, but I've heard you say BRB a lot.
Just laugh. Open-toed shoes are out, according to Gen Zers.
Goodness.
Monochrome furniture is out. I didn't know that was ever in.
Didn't either.
The term adulting is out. I'm adulting today. You know, you're paying your bills, you're mowing the grass. Oh, I did a good job adulting today.
Yeah, that was annoying within 10 minutes.
Yes. Also, side parts in your hair.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Do you know what?
Cut that out, Goose.
Yeah. Do you know? Maybe correct me if I'm wrong. The side part, obviously, is the one on the side, and you take your hair and you put. That's like one of the sexiest things in the world to me. I love a side part.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. I think that adds to your hotness.
Yeah, a middle part it can be difficult to pull off for some people. Mine's a little off center. I have to do an off center part.
Notice. It is a little crooked. Yeah, you're right.
I do an off center part. It's just where my hair naturally goes, and I don't fight it, baby.
Right? Yeah. Why?
But yeah, it really calls attention to the symmetry in your face, whether there is any.
Right. Yeah, your part needs a little V8.
It does.
Kind of off.
Yeah,
kind of
little
crooked. Just off.
Yeah.
Need that V8 to straighten it out. High-waisted jeans are out, apparently. So you can't have skinny jeans. You can't have high-waisted jeans.
Oh, my gosh. Okay.
You just need regular old jeans. And finally, apparently, according to Gen Z from millennials, people who do the Jim Carrey face are automatically cringy.
Which face is that? What is that?
I don't know. I guess if you're doing if you're trying to imitate Ace Ventura or something. I don't know. They say if you do that, then you're stuck in the 90s and refuse to grow up. It's unoriginal, and it makes people feel uncomfortable. Okay, so no more Jim Carrey faces, apparently. So if you want to make any changes in your life, feel free to do so. If you care what millennials think, then
no, because if you do everything they say, they tell you you're trying too hard. So really, what you need to do is just live your life.
Matt, I could not agree with you more. Someone tell Gen Z their llama haircuts are dumb. Every teenage boy looks exactly the same now. They all have that poofy llama haircut.
And it
100%.
used to be the Justin Bieber haircut. We've all had a haircut. For me in the 70s, they had the pixie haircut and the Dorothy Hamill.
Oh, I went so far as to frost my tips of my curly hair.
Yeah.
I looked exactly like
tips.
Justin Timberlake in 2000, for sure.
Can't even imagine.
Oh, it was. You know what? It actually was a good look. I pulled it off because I had the yin yang leather necklace and the earrings in each ear. Yeah.
Did either of you go through a turquoise phase?
No, I definitely didn't go through a turquoise phase.
No. Seems like that happens to ladies and gents at some point in their lives. A turquoise phase.
Yeah, what is that, the late teens? When do you get into the turquoise phase? Because that sounds grandma-ish to me.
Yeah?
Seems like a turquoise phase would come later in life.
I think it's when you're trying to really branch out and just become an individual.
Right, yeah, really express yourself. Well, get out there and be cool. Yeah, it's a Monday morning and a very busy week ahead. We are now 11 days away from the wedding, so there's a lot going on, a lot to be prepared for. So I wanted to make sure I was well rested this week, take care of everything I had to take care of, and so I took some extra gummies last night to make sure I got a good night's sleep. Unfortunately, the gummies kicked in before I dozed off, so my mind started wandering, and here's a couple of my gummy thoughts from last night. Your whole life is just a short break from not existing.
Yeah.
You do not exist a whole hell of a lot longer than you do.
It's so brief.
Yeah, so brief. So brief. So get out there and enjoy it. Drop that $150 into the slot machine, Thick.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
Thought about this before falling asleep last night. Why don't homeless people rob a bank? If you succeed, you have money. If you don't, you have a roof over your head, a bed, and 3 meals a day.
Yeah.
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah, there's no downside.
Yeah. That's what I'd be doing.
That's what I'll end up if I keep going to that casino.
Yeah, buddy. I thought about this before falling asleep last night. What if you know how sometimes you walk into a room and you're like, what the hell did I come in here for?
Yeah.
You just instantly forget why you walked in that room. What if there's an alien with the Men in Black neuralizer that blue lights use so they can get away?
Wow, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Love it.
Come around the corner, pink. What the hell did I walk in here for?
That's awesome.
Alien's like, sneaking out the back door.
I'm going to tell myself that happened every time.
Every single time.
Every time that happens now, and it happens a lot.
You forget? Damn, alien. Son of a... And finally, it's a short list because this one really got me. I spent a lot of time thinking about this last night. This really upset me. Santa Claus is a real a-hole, okay? Because if you think about it, Rudolph is bullied his entire life, right? Santa does nothing about it. He just sits back and watches poor little Rudolph being bullied his entire life. And then all of a sudden, dire conditions, can't see a thing out there. Hey, Rudolph, jump in front, so if we hit something, you die first, and maybe the rest of us can survive.
Still bullying him.
Yes! What an a-hole!
He is a big user.
Yeah!
He's a user. He's like, you're weird. There's something wrong with you. Oh, I need you now.
You are good for one thing. To head out front and maybe run into something first.
Your Gummy just led us to the conclusion that in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is the villain.
He is.
There are multiple threads on how he's such a villain in that show.
Wow.
Yeah.
I never thought about it.
I love to lay and think about that sometimes because I agree. If you have seen that show recently, within the last couple of years, it will infuriate you.
He's basically like the Zach Morris of the holiday world. Like, everyone's like, oh, Zach Morris. No, if you go back and watch, Zach was a dick. Like, he was not a good person.
Yeah.
And you know what? Sorry, Santa, you're really not either.
Yeah.
If you want Rudolph out there leading you should treat him better.
Yeah. Donner wasn't any better, but that's another whole story.
Yeah. And that was his dad.
Right, his own dad.
His own dad didn't even step up for him.
Here, just put some mud on that.
Just a
gosh.
bunch of big old reindeer a-holes.
He had to find himself at the land of misfit toys.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Anyways, those are my gummy thoughts. Woke up Saturday in mental preparation for what was going to be an amazing day. I knew that my best friend Scott was coming to town, and we were going to meet up and hang out and grab some lunch, grab a cocktail, throw some darts, do something fun in the afternoon, and then we were going to meet up with Vic later to have a steak dinner, go to the casino, and just an all-around good time.
Yeah.
So Saturday morning, as we're having coffee in bed, now let me also preface this with Friday night, Nora and I went out to dinner. We checked off a restaurant on our list of restaurants we wanted to try. Taj on 5th, right over here, down on 5th Street.
How was that?
Oh, I've never been there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, I got the chicken tikka masala and the lamb chops.
I have actually been there. It's been a while. They are such a good restaurant.
So good.
Elite food.
Oh, I did something, both Nora and I did something we haven't done in a long time. Literally ate ourselves sick. Like, we got in the car and we were driving home, and I'm like, oh God. We go home, get on the couch, both of us are just like, it's so good.
It's hard to stop eating.
Yeah. So we were in bed way early Friday. So naturally we woke up early Saturday morning. We're having our coffee in bed, and Nora goes, you're busy all day hanging out with the boys and do your thing. She goes, I'm going to take the kids to Kings Island, because she's got her summer pass, her annual pass for Cedar Point.
Yeah.
And that works at Kings Island because they're the same company now. And because of the annual pass, she gets discounted tickets for the boys. So they went down there and had a great time. But as she's getting dressed, she goes, this is a terrible idea. She said, I am too old to be raw dog in amusement parks. I can't just wake up the day of and hit an amusement park. You got to mentally and physically prepare for that. You're about to get your 20,000 steps in. You're about to get shake, rattled, and rolled on all the roller coasters, and it's going to physically abuse you. Because I didn't carb load yesterday. I didn't do nothing. Can't just be jumping in at this age and raw dog an amusement park. But it brought up a funny conversation. Like, what can't you raw dog anymore? What are you too old to just jump in and do?
Dairy.
I got to prep for that.
Lactate.
Yeah, I got to either take my
exercises.
pill or know that
And then prep for something that's
you got to clear. You got to clear your schedule for the rest of the night.
Exactly.
Because you know a lot of it's going to be spent in the bathroom. 100%.
They're thinking events. What kind of event? Just dairy.
Dairy.
Just simple as that.
Yep. Doug's got a good one. I found out yesterday I'm too old to just jump down off the back of a pickup truck bed.
Okay.
My knees and hips are killing me. I got to prepare for that. I get it.
Going to a Buckeye football game. It used to be, we were prepping by drinking the night before, 5 hours of sleep, jump out of bed, get to campus, tailgate.
Yep.
Got just like nothing. And it was no big deal. Now it's like, no drinking the night before. Get a good night's sleep.
Right.
All that. Got to stretch in the morning before you go. So definitely.
I would say definitely raw dogging a school night into a morning show. Because back in the 20s and early 30s, I'd have no problem going out on a Tuesday night and coming and doing the morning show.
No.
Not anymore.
It's a problem now.
800-821-9970. What can't you just raw dog anymore? You're at an age now where you need to physically, mentally, spiritually prep for whatever's about to go down. Matt says, I can't raw dog yard work anymore. Got to have a big breakfast.
Yeah.
Percocet, ibuprofen.
I feel you, brother.
Got to get that stretch on before you're out there doing all that yard work.
Jimmy Fraley says moving furniture.
Oh, yeah. You got to mentally and physically prep for that.
That is a big one. Yeah, you're the day before, you're stretching and reaching. The morning of, you're doing some yoga. Yeah, you're
Vivid.
Yes.
Roger. 4 days of Sonic Temple.
That is a prep.
Yeah.
That is definitely a prep.
I could jump up and go to a concert any moment. No problem.
Yep. Should we go? Let's go. They got tickets available. Let's go right now.
Yep.
Been up since 4 a.m. I don't care. Let's go.
Not happening anymore. Ashley says, sounds silly, but I deep cleaned all the cabinets in my kitchen and drawers. I am so sore 3 days later. Yep. If you're doing that housework and you're on your hands and knees, you're putting in some elbow grease, that's gonna affect you. You got to prepare for that.
I would say anything that takes more than 90 minutes, 2 hours to get there, halfway through I'm regretting it if I haven't mentally prepared for it.
Okay, yeah. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse, what do you have to mentally prepare for now? What can't you just jump in and raw dog anymore?
Unfortunately, I can't just jump in and do the mosh pit anymore.
Yep.
I tried it not too long ago, and it almost killed me.
Yeah. You're getting in there and getting pushed and shoved around. That's going to leave a lasting physical impression on you for a couple days at least.
It does.
Jesse, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much.
Anthony said, I decided Saturday morning to get up early and catch the boat for Put in Bay and crash my sister's girls' trip. I can no longer just raw dog going to Put in Bay with a bunch of 22-year-olds.
Oh, yeah, no. A bunch of 22-year-olds? Not happening.
No.
Not
9981 says, I used to be able to ride roller coasters, no problem. Now I have to consider which one's going to give me a migraine.
Yep.
Oh, no. That's
terrible. You
terrible.
got those wooden roller coasters? Man, those spine crackers will get you.
Yeah, nobody likes those anyway.
Jordan says, laying on your back on the garage floor under your truck, getting some work done. Yeah. Yeah, that'll really kink you up for sure. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Anymore.
What?
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, who's this?
It's William.
William, what can't you raw dog and just jump into anymore?
Having sex with the old lady, bud.
Oh,
you know what? You're not wrong. You are not wrong.
What?
My back already hurts.
Right. Depending on what's going down, if you know, because there's three different sides to that. There's lovemaking, there's having sex, and then there's just flat out. And if you're prepping for an active round, you gotta the
15-minute stretches, some deep breathing exercises.
Yeah. Aaron texted at the same time William called and said, physically prepare for sex.
Yeah. If you know.
You're not alone, William.
Yeah, if you know it's going to be one of those romps, you got to prep. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, kiddos, this is what you got to look forward to.
Yeah. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Jacob Anderson.
Okay, Jacob Anderson. What do you have to mentally prepare or physically prepare for? What can't you just raw dog anymore?
Funny enough, it would have to be a good 2-mile run.
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. For sure. I mean, any run you have to prepare for.
8697 said playing a full day of paintball.
Yeah.
Can't just jump into that.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll wear you out quick.
Let's see. Vivian says, just getting up and going to work. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people feel that way.
Chuck says Top Golf. I went Friday and I'm still sore.
You know, if you're not used to it, the swinging,
really?
yeah. I mean, it's the same. Swinging a golf club over and over. It's the same as your arms and shoulders can get sore from casting over and over.
Yeah, you know, at the beginning of the year, I can definitely tell.
Yep. 800-821-9970. What do you have to prepare for? Blitz, hi, who's this?
Annie.
Annie, what can't you raw dog anymore? What takes some mental or physical preparation?
Calling my mom.
Yes!
Yeah.
And there are so many people. Oh, okay, thank you.
Just got to do therapy before.
Yes.
Get a little.
Oh, there are so many people like that.
Yeah.
That is a
Great.
mental
That's a good
preparation
one.
for some relatives before you talk to. So, yeah, some parents, you're just like,
Oh.
all right, here we go. You know the emotional roller coaster you're about to be put on. Whether they're, gaslighting you into something
It's
or...
like if they call you, you got to reject the call and give yourself about 15 minutes
Yes,
and then call back. Yeah.
Right. No. 800-821-9970. It's 99.7 The Blitz. Earlier this morning, during our not-so-breaking news, I told you about 2 officers that commandeered an Uber driver because they were chasing someone who was too fast on foot.
Yeah.
And it's like a scene out of a movie where they jump up and they take your car from you. Didn't ever realize it happens in real life. I've got another story for you that, again, I just saw this happen. If you've seen the movie The Amateur with Rami Malek, is that his name? Rami Malek?
Yeah.
He played
Freddie
Freddie.
Mercury.
Yeah. So he's in this movie, and he's kind of a nerdy guy who works for the CIA, and his wife ends up getting killed, and he goes to hunt down, the people who did it, and he uses his special nerdy skills to go find them. And in one of the scenes, he catches up with an accomplice of the terrorists, and they end up in a chase scene, and she runs out into the road, even though she's trying to avoid him. She gets hit by a car and killed because she's just running as fast as she can, not looking. And it happens all the time in movies where they run out of nowhere and they get hit by something. Yeah. Well, there's a 53-year-old man who, unfortunately, is no longer with us because he got into an argument with a woman he was dating. He ran into her while they were out and about, and something escalated. And they got into a screaming match. And I guess it turned a little physical. She attacked him. And then her girlfriends jumped in. The girls that she was hanging out with, they all jumped in. So this man said, I am out of here. I'm not dealing with this. And starts to leave. Well, these women come after him. So then he decides to start running away from the women. The women are chasing him. And then sure enough, this went down in Phoenix, that he runs out to avoid the women into the street and bam! Gets hit by a car. God, just come on. You're trying to avoid a terrible situation.
Oh, and it just gets worse.
And then this happens. Now, to make matters worse, the driver of the vehicle, who was also an adult male, drove away and fled the scene.
Oh, man.
Now, the driver did end up coming back. I don't know if some sort of your conscience kicked in, if you started to realize how much trouble you're going to be in even more if you flee the scene and they find out who you are. But he did have, I guess, an excuse for leaving because when police showed up, sure enough, he showed signs of impairment, and he was drinking and driving. So this guy was hit by a drunk driver after running away from his girlfriend or date and her girlfriends. Just a hot mess of a story.
So do you throw all the girls and the driver in jail?
That's an interesting question because they say any potential charges are going to be determined by the investigation. So, can you charge the women? Is this a cause and effect kind of thing?
Yeah, I would think so.
It'd be manslaughter, but it's what do they call that?
Involuntary manslaughter.
But you're responsible for somebody's death. Like didn't murder them, but you're responsible for their death.
Right. No, I see what you're saying. So, yeah, no word on whether or not the women are going to be charged. The man is definitely charged for drinking and driving and other charges that will be pending. But, man, poor guy.
Oh, my God.
That is just a terrible way to go. How many more things can go wrong?
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The former CEO of Abercrombie & Fitch has been ruled mentally competent to stand trial on sex trafficking charges after being hospitalized for months for dementia and Alzheimer's symptoms. The lawyer for 82-year-old Michael Jeffries claims that Jeffries requires around-the-clock care. However, a federal judge reviewed reports from medical experts and listened to hours of phone calls between Michael Jeffries and his romantic partner, Matthew Smith, and determined that Jeffries is absolutely able to discuss his case clearly and rationally. He understands what's going on and is an intelligent, skilled communicator. Jeffries is scheduled for trial in October alongside his partner, Matthew Smith, and staffer James Jacobson. The 3 are accused of promising modeling jobs to lure young men to drug-fueled sex parties in New York City, the Hamptons, and other locations. They've all pleaded not guilty. Well, nearly 25 years since the September 11th attacks, new genetic genealogy technology has positively identified the remains of a victim from the World Trade Center site. It's the first of its kind discovery that the city says is a breakthrough. The new technology combines DNA testing with family tree research, something that's been recently used to help police solve criminal cases. The now identified victim was an adult woman. Her family has declined to publicly identify her, but there are, I think, 1,100 unidentified.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. A new documentary dropping next month on Apple TV is called Funny Money, the Dane Cook story. The trailer is out now, and it's the story of how Dane Cook's half-brother and business manager, Daryl Macaulay, stole at least $12 million from him at the peak of his fame, hiding piles of money in a safe, and it looks like is the inspiration for the show The Bear, because apparently he sealed bundles of cash and then plunge them down into containers of pasta sauce.
Saw that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane.
So Macaulay pleaded guilty back in 2010 to embezzlement and larceny, spent 6 years in prison, and now apparently after his release has disappeared. Now his wife, Macaulay's wife, also spent 2 years in prison over the theft of the money, and I don't know. That's
a terrible story. I mean,
it is a terrible story. Dane, at the very height of the best money-making years of Dane Cook's life, and his half-brother was taking all of it. Oh, my gosh.
How do you do that to someone?
I don't know. The documentary drops September 29th. Those are your 3 things.
The time is gone. It's the time. Time after time. Good times. Big time. Let's move and warm again.
Zucchini Fest kicks off a week from Friday at Fortress Obets, and if you want to be there, we've got your tickets. VIP style. You're going to get front-to-stage access passes. You get a nice little swag bag. You're going to get, what else here? Ride passes. And, of course, you get to go to Zucchini Fest. Music, parades, car and motorcycle show, and all things zucchini. You want a little zucchini in your life. I'm waiting for Eggplant Festival, but for now, I'll deal with zucchini. 800-821-9970. We got a pair of tickets to give away. We're going to play ourselves a time warp. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, what's happening? It's Andy, Delaware.
Oh, Andy, what's up? Are we good, Vic? You got it? Okay. Andy, how are you, man?
I'm good. How you guys doing?
Not too bad. Thanks for asking. Andy, here's the deal. Thick has worked diligently putting together a montage for us. It's an audio montage, including clips from anywhere, TV, movies, music, PSAs, commercials, news stories. Here's the deal. All 3 clips come from the same year, so we're all going to listen to the clips, and then we're all going to take a guess. Person closest to the year is going to win the Zucchini Fest tickets. All right?
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. Well, Andy, are you ready for your montage?
Let's go.
Here we go.
It's pure entertainment. PlayStation 2.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Now, You heard the montage, Andy. Your choice. Do you want to guess first or last on the year?
I guess I'll guess first.
Okay. Well, what do you got for us?
Let's try 2003.
2003. Okay. All right. Very
I
good.
like that.
Kelly, do you want to take a guess?
I mean, sure. We got Stupefied by Disturbed. We have PlayStation 2. And then we have Gladiator. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think you're close. I guess maybe I'd say I'll just go a year before you, 2002. I'm going to Price is Right you.
Okay. All right. I think you're both close. I remember being gifted a PlayStation 2 for Christmas by my, at the time, girlfriend's parents, and they got me the Batman the Animated Series video game to go along with it.
Damn.
Okay.
You dated the right people.
What year was that? It's right in there, right around my college years, but I wasn't in radio yet, so I think your guys are a little bit late. Was it even 2000? It might be an even 2000. I'm going 2000.
All right. We have 2000, 2002, and 2003. Big Rick?
It's pure entertainment. PlayStation 2.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
One of the greatest movies of all time, Gladiator. Great system, the PlayStation 2. And Stupefies off the album The Sickness by Disturbed. All three of those came out in the year 2000.
Ah!
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
That's how you use deductive reasoning to come to a conclusion. Scientific method, people. Andy, yeah, good job. You were close. You were second closest. No, you weren't. You were in last place. Never mind. You suck. Well, we'll still give you tickets.
No.
I'm kidding, Andy. We'll still give you tickets for Zucchini Fest. You got a pair of Zucchini Fest passes, okay?
Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. You hang on 1 second. You got the front of stage access. There's the free swag and the ride passes. We'll get you taken care of.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story, excuse me, let's see here. Our first story is right here. This man apparently wants to not only make money as a Michael Jackson impersonator, but he wants to do it illegally. Yes, we have to head down south for our first story. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? Police in Florida are investigating a robbery where a gunman walked into a gas station last week and pulled something. The police report pulled some sort of ruse to distract the clerk before pulling out a gun and demanding money. He got about $670 and then ran off. Here's the thing. Police haven't found him yet, but the description is quite fascinating as they say they are looking for a smooth criminal.
Ooh.
See what I did there?
Love it.
Because the man was wearing a white medical mask, a light green shirt, black leather pants, a black hat, and one white glove. He was straight up. That's what he said when he left the store as he was on his way out the door with his money. And, so police are still on the lookout for this man. Obviously, things are going to be a bit more difficult wearing a hat and a mask. So basically, you're, kind of going off the eyes there. But I don't know. I would say go visit your latest Michael Jackson impersonator show and see what happens.
Right.
It's going to pop up somewhere. Story number 2 takes us over to Des Moines, Iowa, where family and friends got together to go check out a traveling circus. Happens all the time. They've got the circus out there traveling around, and they set up a tent, and they put on their little show, and you take the kids, and you have your popcorn, and you have a good time. Until the trapeze artist poo-poos on everyone.
Oh, my God.
What?
That is so crazy.
Yep. One of the trapeze artists decided it would be a good idea to have a gas station sushi burrito before his performance. And while high up in the air, getting ready to perform the famous eagle dive trapeze trick, he felt a little rumbly in his tumbly. And he thought, I can make it. No, he couldn't. From 25 feet above everyone in the big top, this trapeze artist gets the old stomach bug and just starts poo-pooing on everyone. Apparently,
was he wearing shorts or maybe the tights? They don't hold much.
Nope. Nope. It looked exactly like a balloon looks when you blow into it. The back of his pants. And then everything came flying out. Rows A1 through D7. All getting
You need your splash guard like at a Gallagher show.
I ordered regular peanuts, not chocolate-covered peanuts. What happened? Not only that, to make matters worse, because this was a traveling circus where they come and they set up the tent and everything, there's no built-in air conditioning, so what they do have are giant fans all over the tent. Yeah. So you've got
that aroma everywhere.
Not only that, but some landed in the fan, so now you've got high projectile poo-poo going all over the place.
This is not.
Oh, boy. They're a traveling circus, so they packed up real quick and left town before anybody could get a refund.
They had to have. I'm so mad if I'm sitting there watching the circus, and all of a sudden you a couple things hit you, and you're like, what is that?
And then you realize
it
wouldn't take long.
No, you go to wipe it, and then it smears on your face more, so you got the poo streak.
It's in your eye.
Yeah.
Now you got pink eye.
Did somebody drop...
Oh, no!
Did somebody drop chocolate?
How can you do...
So disgusting. Anyways, that's not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. Have you ever hired a professional or, dropped something off your car or something like that, and you caught the professional doing something wrong? Because there is a woman who lives in Boston around the Roxbury area, and she dropped her car off at the repair shop. And next thing you know, a couple days later, her Hyundai Tucson rolled up next to her at a red light. She was like, wait a minute. That ain't right. So she ends up going back to the repair shop. Her car was back there, but noticed there were hundreds of miles added to her odometer.
Whoa.
Yeah. They had been taking this car apparently everywhere. And so it was like, wait a minute, why is my vehicle now over here when I dropped it off over here? And why are there so many miles on my vehicle? And they say the mechanic at the shop told the woman driver was her stepdaughter. So the stepdaughter works for the car dealership and was transporting stuff. But they were using this woman's car for, work stuff. And it's like, wait a minute. And not only that, they didn't really fix the car. They didn't fix the transmission problems. So they kind of did further damage by driving it a whole bunch on the broken transmission.
The miles aren't coming off, Ferris.
Right? It's like real-life Ferris Bueller, for sure. So have you ever run into a professional? Did you hire someone to come to your house, a plumber or something, and then found them eating your food? Or, just not doing what they're supposed to be doing? 800-821-9970. Can you ever think anything
All
about
I can think of is that Seinfeld episode where Jerry takes stuff to the dry cleaner and then sees his dry cleaner wearing his jacket out and his mom's fur coat on the
Yes.
dry cleaner's wife.
Yep. That's exactly what this was. Yeah, without a doubt. I bet. What if that happens? If you own a dry cleaning business, you're like,
And something
"This is a
really
nice
amazing
outfit."
comes in. You have a nice event coming up.
Yeah,
and
just a
they're-
little dinner date night. Nice.
We're not going to pick this up till Monday. I need it Saturday.
That time. I can re-dry clean it. It'll be clean when they pick it up. 800-821-9970. Think you ever have a professional?
Not that I can think of.
I'm
no.
trying to really rack my
But
brain.
I know we've heard stories about just a simple thing like a DoorDash driver eating part of your food.
Yes, that does happen quite a bit. That does happen. You drop it off.
A couple of your French fries.
Yeah, a couple of your French fries. You got,
Grab a
but you can
chicken
tell.
nugget. Yeah.
Yeah, and you get your 9-piece chicken nugget. You're like, wait a minute, I'm pretty sure this is a 10-piece.
Yeah,
Right.
I like the places that tape the bag shut.
I
That
don't
seal's broken,
know.
Man.
I don't know if there's any place now that doesn't have some
Right.
sort of
They
tape
should.
or staple. Although some places do tie the bag, which is easy to untie and then retie.
Well, if they double knot the plastic bag, you need scissors.
That's true.
I'm telling you, how that knot is.
Yeah, that is true. If you got one, 800-821-9970. Would love to know if you had a professional that didn't really do what they were supposed to be doing. It's 99.7 The Blitz. If you've ever been out and about with children and you're doing, some, whether it's exploring, some hiking, you're going to the zoo, they can tire pretty quickly. And when they do, it's just like a switch. Everything's fine. No, I'm done. And they can sit down. They can throw a fit. You're forced carrying them. I know. I didn't walk until I was 5 years old.
What?
Basically.
Yeah.
That was my mom's favorite saying, was I didn't walk until I was 5 years old because my dad I was always on my dad's shoulders. Carried me everywhere. Because I would just...
You're the baby of the family
puppies,
now, right?
Puppies! Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It's your last go-around with the baby. You got to carry him as long as possible.
Well, not this dad. This dad was over in Mount Fuji in Japan doing a little family hike. I think that would be an amazing hike.
Yeah.
Now, Mount Fuji, very large. I have done hikes up mountains before. Living in Colorado Springs, we had Pikes Peak. Used to walk that thing all the time. It is not easy. The elevation is very tiring.
Would you be bringing a little kid with you?
I would absolutely not be.
Yeah.
So why this guy brought his 7-year-old son with him, I'm not sure. Well, sure enough, the 7-year-old son got tired, and the dad said, fine, stay here, I'll be back. That's exactly what happened. The boy was spotted sitting on his own at a hut at about 8,200 feet, slightly more than halfway up the country's tallest mountain. Police said the boy had gone hiking with his father and the older brother, and he was told to wait there because he became too tired and didn't want to walk anymore. And the dad's like, I'm not carrying you. It's hard enough for me to get up this mountain. I'm not carrying an extra, 50, 60 pounds? What does a 7-year-old weigh? He was told to wait on the bench, and the father and brother continued on their hike. When they returned 5 hours later,
what?
Police were waiting with the young boy. He was unharmed and given back to his father. The officers warned the man that he could be held criminally liable. You're not supposed to be just leaving your 7-year-old.
Dang.
Now, I do know in other countries, especially countries over like in China and Japan, they very much look out for each other. They're very much about community and family. So, no one was going to bother this 7-year-old boy. But 5 hours? What is that 7-year-old doing? Twiddling his thumbs? Maybe he had some sort of electronic device. I don't know. But you're not supposed to be leaving your 7-year-old.
That's nuts, man.
By himself.
You didn't bring your Switch? Well, that's on you, son.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye. So, I was never left anywhere.
I've left 2 young kids somewhere.
You have?
I did the leaving. Yeah. I'm not proud of it.
Intentionally or unintentionally?
Intentionally.
Oh. What happened?
Wait here, I'll be right back type sitch.
Okay.
Yeah, I needed to go pick up a prescription. I had my sister's little kids, ages 3 and 5.
Oh, my God, Kelly.
Okay, this has been 25 years ago, so I think the statute of limitations is
probably
for abandonment. Yeah. But they were watching, really snuggled in and watching a show. Okay, this is so terrible. And now that I'm older and mature,
Looking
back then I was really immature.
Mistake.
I was very immature. I didn't understand. And I'm like, well, they're snuggled in, they're safe, they have a, whatever. They're good. They're watching their TV. And the CVS was literally like right down the street,
right,
less than a quarter mile. Like you could jog there. And I'm like, stay put. I'll be back in 10 minutes tops. I did it. Everything was fine.
Everything was
Lucky
fine.
me.
Yep.
Lucky me. Because that is so stupid and dangerous, but I did it.
But, that's kind of how the staying home alone gets built.
Right.
Like, I'm just running up to your 8, 9, 10, 11, however old you are, and Dad's like, I'm just running up to the gas station. I'll be right back. Sit here and watch TV. And they're gone for less than 10 minutes. And then they got to go pick something up. They're gone for 20, 25, 30 minutes.
I just wonder if, Kelly, I really wonder if you would have done that if it were your own kids.
Oh.
Just an interesting thought. Because I'm thinking, because 25 years ago, things were a little different, but I had young children 25 years ago, and I just can't imagine doing
Leave it at 3 and 5.
That's what I'm saying. You leave your young, vulnerable children in the care of a childless person who really doesn't know what's going on.
True, yeah. I mean, you're leaving your 8 and 9-year-olds with a 16 or 17-year-old.
Yeah.
I
love these children to
Yeah.
my core.
And I know that.
But I really didn't want the inconvenience of having to strap them into car seats and get
a
all
3
that.
and a 5-year, yes.
Yeah, it's just a lot. It was a lot. And I'm like, nah, they could just sit here and watch TV while I do it myself.
And everything was fine.
Everything was fine, but I understand that I'm
It definitely
a
could have
moron.
taken a wrong turn, for
Yes.
sure.
It's like you got to pray that the kids really just sit there and watch the show and don't get up and do anything.
I would
nuts.
feel less bad about leaving my own kids than I would someone else's kids.
How about like
I'd be like, all right, fine.
Aunt Kelly needs her meds.
They fell
You
off.
Sit tight.
Right. They fall off the couch or something because they were, look, you idiot. I told you not to move. This is
million
on
things
you.
could happen.
Yes. This is on you.
That's
All
funny.
right. Well, at least I'm man enough to admit it now. 25 years
I'm glad
later.
you came to the conclusion. It's 997 The Blitz.
And now,
All right, I'm listening.
the 3 things you need to know before you go.
Trial set to start today for the man accused in a New Albany mass shooting. Bruce Foster III, charged with opening fire on co-workers at the KDC warehouse in February 2025. 2 people were killed, 4 were wounded. Trial getting underway this morning in Licking County Common Pleas Court. It is a bench trial, so no jury. Foster's trial was delayed twice before because he was found incompetent to stand trial and then ruled competent in October of last year. In northwest Reno, Nevada, a wildfire that began Saturday is now enormous and out of control. 90,000 people have been told to evacuate. Authorities say it was human caused, though they didn't say what caused it. The Hawk Fire near the California state line is 0% contained, spreading quickly, destroying homes and businesses near the California state line. It even jumped fire trucks at one point and injured 6 people. Can you imagine being a firefighter in that situation?
No.
That is, you're just, I mean, I can't even fathom it.
I remember shortly after we had 2 back-to-back severe forest fires in Colorado Springs that, again, involved evacuation, all that kind of stuff. Josh Brolin starred in a movie called Smoke Jumpers, and it was about the firefighters that handle these forest fires and literally jump in to the middle of it. Because sometimes you have to start, working from the inside out to try and contain these things. And they did the premiere in Denver while we were there, so we got to sit down and chat about the movie. But yeah, these
courage.
firefighters, that's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Or they're a mile into the woods fighting with nothing but fire around them. It's insane.
Well, a new Dan Sullivan has entered the conversation surrounding the Alaska Senate race in which incumbent Dan S. Sullivan faces candidate Dan J. Sullivan.
No.
And now the former mayor of Anchorage, Dan A. Sullivan, has endorsed incumbent Dan S. Sullivan for re-election.
How many Dan Sullivans live in Alaska?
What is going on up there?
Is there a lack of names?
Right.
Like, what are we...
There's one guy running around all over the state.
Also running is former Representative Mary Peltola, and she's being accused of getting the other Dan Sullivan to join the race to confuse everyone, in turn giving her a leg up, which you said has happened in the past. Both she and Dan J. Sullivan have denied the accusations, but Dan S. versus Dan J. in the race for Alaska Senate.
Good luck, Dan.
One of them's going to get elected, then people will be surprised when there's some scandal.
Well, these are the people
that are
want
going to run the country.
I want to know if the people that I want to know if the less popular one is going to win by mistake alone.
Right.
Right.
And the other
And then
guy's
can you
like,
contest?
Come on.
I don't know what the legalities are.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
All right. Those are your 3 things.
A lot of people are excited. A lot of gamers biting at the bit because the wait is almost over. Grand Theft Auto 6 is coming.
They've been waiting a long time.
It's coming October, I think. Anyways, yeah, it's been years and years and years they've been talking about this. Supposedly the most expensive game ever made. It cost like $2 billion to make this game.
November 19th.
Oh, okay, so you still got a couple months. But it's approaching. And, they've already shown... I saw a video that showed the map, and they laid the Grand Theft Auto 6 map over the Grand Theft Auto 5 map. And basically, it's 5 times as large.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you are getting way more space to explore and examine and do your missions or whatever. And I never played 5, but I remember watching some videos. Like, they had a casino in Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah. You could go in and play blackjack. You could go in and play the slots. You could go in and play Texas Hold'em at the poker room. They had a country club where you could go play 18 holes. They had all kinds of extras going on. And that's part of what Grand Theft Auto is. It's not just about the game and the... what's the word? The campaign, the beginning to end,
right?
Because now it's all about what other things can you do and how realistic can you make it. Well, there's a rumor going around, and some gamers are not happy about this. That in Grand Theft Auto 6, when you're out driving your cars, the new realistic thing is you're going to have to refuel your car. Your car is going to run out of gas.
You need gas. You gotta have gas.
So you're going to have to pull over at a gas station and get yourself some gas to refuel your car.
Yeah.
They say, of course, you can always just jump out and hijack someone else. It's,
right.
It's Grand Theft Auto. Right. That's what you do in the game. Not exactly how realistic the mileage metrics are going to work, because I know in Grand Theft Auto 5, they had a whole bunch of different types of cars. So if you jump in the pickup truck, is that going to get less miles than, the more reasonable four-door sedan?
I mean, they're usually pretty realistic with stuff, so that would make sense. I mean, that creates a whole new, challenge within the game. And
what if you're running from the cops and you run out of gas and stall? They do say it's possible that it could be like an option, so you can go into settings and switch it off and switch it on, like if you want it to be a part of the game or not. So, and not to mention, I know in Grand Theft Auto 5, it was all about kind of making money, and you got paid to do side jobs, so you're going to have to pay for gas. Are the gas prices going to change? Are they going to be crazy high like they are right now? Are they going to be able to go in and adjust the gas prices? Like an update to the game, and then all of a sudden the gas price is lower by 10 cents a gallon? I don't know.
I saw a video yesterday that looked like it was straight out of Grand Theft Auto, and I have no idea how old it was. Maybe you've seen it. Maybe somebody has seen it. Guy's on a motorcycle, right? He's running from the cops. He needs gas. He goes in the gas station. He tries to get some gas. He couldn't get much before they were catching up. And this was like it could go road or off-road, this motorcycle.
Okay.
Enduro.
Is this a video game or in real life?
No, this was real life. Like they had a helicopter was, getting a video of this. So this dude gets on his phone while he's riding this motorcycle and calls his boy and tells him, you didn't know at the moment what he was telling him, but then you realize dude left him a tank of gas in a field. So he drives out into this field, fills it up, and now he's on his way again. I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's definitely some Grand Theft Auto type stuff right there.
I couldn't believe that, man.
Well, again, I know a lot of people are looking forward to it. I know certain people already have time off to play. I know I saw another story of a guy who has a contract with his girlfriend not to bother him for 6 days. Everything is off the table. Yeah. He has been given permission to do nothing but play the game. So,
well, Kelly did that new story where if you want to re-enlist in the military, they were going to give you like 4 straight days off when Grand Theft Auto comes out.
Yep, it's going to be a big one for sure. But to recoup $2 billion... because that's what it costs to make it. You don't make a penny.
That costs that much?
Yeah, they said between $1.5 and $2 billion to make this game and all the work they put into it. So
they'll make it.
I'm sure they will, but I just can't imagine releasing a product and you have to hit $2 billion in sales before you even hit a profit. That's insane.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Monday morning. Replace some of those brain cells you killed over the weekend. Like, did you know it's been more than 2 decades since a human has beaten a computer in a chess tournament? And now it's never going to happen.
No way.
Computers are just way too advanced now. Did you know that American microbiologist Maurice Hillman is credited with developing 8 of the 14 routine vaccinations used today? He did hepatitis A, he did hepatitis B, he did Haemophilus influenza type B, also known as HIB, chickenpox, measles, mumps, rubella. Plus, he also discovered that chlamydia was not a virus as it was previously thought to be.
Oh, wow.
This guy gave us a lot.
He's a hero.
Yeah. He's single-handedly saved a whole bunch of lives.
Yeah.
Did you know a study showed customers in a bookstore were 3.58 times more likely to browse romantic books if the store smelled like chocolate? They were pumping chocolate smells. And
They do that?
Yeah. And they were 5.93 times more likely to buy one. So, you want to sell some romantic novels?
Women and their chocolate, man.
Chocolate and sex, man. Did you know there's a bright pink-colored lake on one of the islands of the west coast of Australia? It's called Lake Hillier, and scientists recently determined the color is caused by algae and other microbes. I don't know if you're supposed to swim in it then.
It's pink?
Yeah. It's bright,
the water is pink.
bright pink. Yeah. I'm not getting in that water.
I don't want to
If there's enough
in
microbes
there.
and algae.
That's a whole different level, man.
Yeah.
I mean, usually too much algae, it's just like that ugly green, but pink?
Yeah.
What's up with that?
I don't know. That might be the lake you dip in and come out with superpowers, though.
Well, that's true.
You might turn into Aquaman straight up. Start communicating with fish, breathing underwater.
That's not the superhero I want to be.
I would take it.
Well,
it's not,
over nothing, yeah.
Yeah, it's not top 5,
No.
but I would definitely take it for sure.
Better than what I got now.
Yeah. Did you know the first ever Western-made movie to be broadcast in North Korea was Bend It Like Beckham?
Oh, is that right?
2010. And actually, it didn't air until 2010. It came out 8 years earlier. That movie's from 2002.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, but it was heavily edited.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, because they don't show anything over in North Korea.
Nope.
I'm
surprised they show anything at all.
That is their own little place. They are pretty secluded. There you go, learning you some stuff on a Monday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.